Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new LEGO Minecraft set, one of my personal favorites. That's going to be set number 21185, the Nether Bastion. This set has 300 pieces and retails for $34.99 USD or $35, one of the first sets to really suffer from LEGO's price increases, and yikes. I mean, this is a great set and is probably one of my favorites of the wave, if not like in general from the Minecraft theme, but like $35? That's a pretty steep price. We do get 5 amazing characters here, including 3 of which that are completely exclusive to this set. So we're going to take a look at all of those first before moving on to the actual build. This skin is simply called the Nether Adventurer, and honestly that makes sense because it's someone who's adventuring in the nether. This character has a netherite sword, which is incredibly cool to see there in the dark gunmetal gray design, and they also come equipped with a netherite helmet, which is a brand new mold for this design, although of course it's appeared in previous sets. The character is also equipped with a warped fungus on a stick in order to wield the strider and make it, walk for him, which is a really nice design detail from LEGO. Pulling off the helmet, which is a very tight fit, you can see that the print on my character is kind of crappy. It looks slightly blurry and it's kind of off kilter and off focus, so charging you more and giving you less quality prints. I mean, it's still really nice to get an exclusive skin here, but yikes, does that not look the best? Now, I really do like the design for the character as a whole. I love the warped colors. This also reminds me a lot of like the Warden's design in the center there, just with like a soul heart going on. So very interesting. Maybe it's a tease of what's to come later in the year, next year and everything. But I really do like the design of the character. I think it's a very unique looking facial print. The only problem is just the way the printing lines up there. It does not look good unless you cover up the seam lines with that helmet, which is not the best. On the back, there is some pretty cool printing. It looks like wing designs, so that's really nice. There's no printing on the back of the head, of course, and the arms and legs are bare. Still a really great character, and it's really nice to get an exclusive skin here. Speaking of exclusivity, here is the exclusive Piglen Brute character for the first time ever, and I would say this character looks great, except LEGO also botched the print on the Piglen's head. Like, look at that. The eye is out of line and out of whack, and it just looks bad. Like, objectively, that looks bad. Like, if you look at the other Piglen character included, the eyes look fine. So this is a botched print, because it does not look like that on the box. So, LEGO, if you're going to charge us more, you can't be decreasing the quality of your printing here. And it's not an isolated incident either. I just find that very amusing. The character does have 1 gold arm, which matches the gold arm guard they have in game, so that's really nice. Accessory is going to be a golden axe, as it should be. No printing on the legs, but, it's not really necessary. So really nice gold belt buckle design, some nice armor designs here. And the only difference between this character's face and the normal Piglen's face is going to be that scar going down across the eye there, which looks really cool. And then on the back, there's just some pretty basic printing, nothing too special. I would really love to see an exclusive molded helmet that you could give these guys because, of course, the heads are too wide for the normal Minecraft helmets, but that hasn't happened yet, so holding out hope that the next Nether set might have something like that. Technically, this Piglen character is also exclusive, only in the fact that it doesn't have a chest plate, and the other Piglens we've gotten previous both had chest plates, but none of the printing is exclusive. It's just the same torso, same head design. Really nice to get the crossbow piece here. It's the first time for me. I've never gotten a set that has that before, but it's appeared in a bunch of other sets. It's very big, looks pretty great, but, it's rather large, but, it is what it is. You got to have detail there. Character is wearing gold leggings, so, nice plain unprinted gold legs there, and on the back, there's not much texturing at all, just a little bit of belt design, but I mean, it's okay. You're probably not going to be looking at the back of this character very often. The head mold is impeccable as always. It's the same as the Piglen Brutes, and you can see the facial printing is not blurred and not messed up. They actually did the eyes right this time, which is a shame. I would have preferred this one to be messed up, my Piglen Brute to be fine, but it is what it is. Still a great character. The Strider is adorable and so cute. I love the way they did the design here, and honestly, I think it's kind of perfect. I would love at some point to see a variant of this guy for when he's, out of the lava, but that's probably not something LEGO's going to ever do. You can actually manipulate and split the legs so he can actually, walk and stride, and you can actually tilt the head from side to side. It does have some really nice wobble on it. These stringy wisp designs in the side of the head are represented here with some pretty nice textured 2x1s, so I really like that design. And there's, of course, a piece for a saddle on top there that you can sit a minifigure on, and there is an exclusive print, not a sticker, for the facial design here, which honestly looks pretty great, all things considered. Overall, I don't think there's any way you could possibly improve this character. It's really perfect. I would have loved to get a baby variant as well, holding out hope that the next Nether set has that. That's what we saw with the Hoglin after all. But, this is phenomenal for now, and I'm really happy they actually, included something like this. The final character in the set is going to be my favorite, hands down, and that's the Magma Cube. While not exclusive to this set, because we've seen this guy in several other sets before, this is the first time I've ever had the fortune of adding him to my collection, and I am just blown away by the play feature. Look at this, look at this. He actually jumps. That's so cool. That's so cool. That is the coolest play feature I have ever seen, and it's so accurate to the game. Not something I ever thought LEGO would do. I literally thought this was just going to be a cube, and it was going to be whatever. There's a very nice print for the eyes right there on a 1x4, and then the rest of it's textured in the proper dark red and black coloring. The way they actually get the jumping play feature is making the use of Technic pins, filling the gaps here, and they kind of lock when you open it, so it only opens to this far unless you like rip it apart, and then they just kind of fold back together because there's some empty space there where the back of the pins can reside in, and that allows it to just jump, and that's so cool. This is easily the best character in the set and the one with the best play feature. I absolutely adore this, and it's making me want to go out and get other Magma Cube sets, but I don't know if this play feature is exclusive to here. I'm assuming LEGO probably added this into every other one they've done before, but like regardless, that is so cool, and I love that to death, absolutely. The build for this set is honestly quite incredible and gives us a ton of firsts. This is the first time we've ever gotten a Bastion in LEGO form. We have some great representations for gilded blackstone. We have the flat chest for the first time in this wave, technically, not just this set. The blue soulfire, which is needed desperately to improve the last Nether set LEGO produced. And of course, this new kind of design for the basalt pillars. It's a really great set, and there's so much here. Starting over here, we have a tiny bit of a warped biome, not too much, but this kind of helps connect it to the other sets that Minecraft has made before that have warped biomes in them. I'm not exactly sure why there's this red bush. I can't think specifically off the top of my head of a red bush that spawns in the warped biome. The crimson ones, yes, but not necessarily here. We do have one instance of a warped mushroom along with some soul torches, which is a really nice design using two slightly different colored pieces from the torches. On the other side here, we have the basalt biome. I really like the textured 2x2 pillar pieces. Those work really well to get like the textured version of the pillars. Although for some reason, LEGO also gave us a block of nether gold right there. To my knowledge, nether gold does not spawn in that particular area. Nether gold should have been elsewhere, but it's still nice to get. It's just kind of weird seeing it in there. I definitely would remove this and put it somewhere else in the set, but it's on there by a very simple attachment, so you can really move that anywhere you want. We do get some really, really nice translucent single studded 2x2 pieces for the lava right there. It's really great, so you can attach the strider onto them if you want. Makes pulling it on and off very easy, and you can also rotate it to be whatever angle you wanted to. And then for the Bastion itself, which is the main build of this set, you have two sections of it. We have the centerpiece, the treasure section, and then, of course, the play feature section, which has the stairs and the rooms built into it. Play feature is very simple. There's a TNT block right there. Push on the back lever, and it blasts the entire roof section off. It's a very simple design. However, if you're not careful, this TNT block, it's a bit difficult to get in there unless you're placing it in like that. And it does tend to slip out very easily, which is not the greatest, but something you just kind of got to work with. In the back, which you can see now that the roof is gone, there are two different blocks of gold, just simple 2x2s with a flat plate on top. Nothing too special there, but it's really nice to get more gold included in this set, considering it is, you know, a Bastion. We also have, to my knowledge, the first time we've ever gotten gilded blackstone in LEGO form. It's a decent rendition of it. It really just looks like any other ore piece that LEGO would make. It's not the greatest design, but it's still like a pretty decent one, and I'm totally okay with that. There are a couple mushrooms growing inside the set, which is nice, and like I said before, the blue soulfire, so good to finally get a recoloring of this piece, and it's, you know, last time they did another set, they did red fire, wherein it should have been blue, so I'm really glad they actually went through and fixed that. We also have a brand new design for nether wart using some of these flower pieces with some of these slightly smaller pieces on top. Last time they used this, at least in my collection, they had the giant red balls, and it didn't quite look as good, so it's nice to see they refined that texture on the soul sand there. And then, of course, we have a chest here with some pretty interesting stuff in it. We have a couple, I guess those are supposed to be iron nuggets, 2 netherite ingots, and a piece of bread. Really cool. I believe the bread piece is new for this year as well, so that's a really nice design, and that all just fits very nicely in the chest that 10 years, it's been 10 years, and it's finally time we have a flat-topped Minecraft chest. This is probably the coolest part of the set for me, and I know these come in every single set of the wave this year, but it's so good to finally get this piece, because it's way, way overdue, and I'm so happy to finally have that here. That's basically it for the build of the set. It's a very solid model, as you can see, but for now, let's move on to the packaging. The box for this set is honestly pretty great. I really love how they integrate the set into the landscape. You can see there's extra nether wart in the back there. The bit of the crimson, warped biome in the pack as well, kind of bleeding into it. They don't really do a great job integrating the basalt section in there, but that's okay. We have all the characters listed on the top. On the back of the box, it's going to showcase the set as a whole, along with every single play feature, the Magma Cube, the TNT, the chests coming off. Really, really great box. Honestly, it looks wonderful. That's not something I can say for the instruction manual. Oh boy, do I have some thoughts about this instruction manual. No, this is not my camera quality. It honestly looks like shit. Like, the render of this picture looks like fake Lego. Like, it doesn't look real. It's so bad and blurry. I don't know what they're doing. There's no background image. Just a couple blocks floating in the background there with the Minecraft logo slapped on it. This is lazy. And this is awful. LEGO's official statement for why they're switching every single manual to this is they want a consistent opening experience, unboxing experience for all consumers. What? I think you're just cheaping out on printing, honestly. And on top of, like, you're increasing the price and you're decreasing the quality of the manual. Come on now. On the inside, you're still going to have that progress bar with the character walking across, which is nice. Obviously, they didn't take that away. And you're still going to have the explosions of stars when you finish. On the back, we have a brand new design for the Windman and everything, which is interesting. And you're still going to have the parts list and an advertisement for the other sets of this wave. I did manage to get my hands on the bakery, but it's going to be a couple days so you can see a review for that one because of timing, but that'll be out very soon. And the rest of these sets do look pretty great. Again, though, this is awful. Overall, I'm going to try to ignore the $35 price here. It's going to become the norm for LEGO, and we really just got to start accepting it. That being said, I mean, for this set, I was happy to pay $35 for it, specifically because of, like, the first time we've ever gotten a Strider, a Piglen Brute, a brand new skin, the relatively rare version of the Magma Cube, another Piglen, and a really, really solid playset. But for $35, yikes, the price increases are not my favorite, and I think I'm going to be ranting about them in pretty much every review video from now on. That being said, I would wholeheartedly recommend this set and probably give it a solid 9 out of 10. I really don't like the TNT play feature just because the number of times with my big hands I'm trying to load this, and it just, like, it slips out, and then I have to, like, I can't. It's very difficult for me, and I get not everyone's going to have that problem, and a lot of people who are going to be getting this set have smaller hands than me, so that won't be a big problem, but it is something that's a little bit annoying. Aside from that, though, I absolutely love this set, can't recommend it more. Right now, I believe it's an exclusive to Walmart and LEGO Shop at Home, but I'm hoping that eventually it'll make its way to Targets, because this definitely should be a wide release set for as many people as possible. So all I got for you guys today, though. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to tune in for the very next Minecraft video I've got planned for you. Have a fantastic and safe rest of your day, guys.